Hi guys, Mark here and I ride a Raleigh. We're going to have a look first up on this podcast on Ben, an update on what's happening with him. A few people have asked, because a lot of people have donated. We've had now £330 in donations on GoFundMe, and Rob, thank you very much sir, has donated a guitar as well, which we might just sell in the group. I'm in the local Celtic society, which we might just sell as well. So proceeds from that are going to help with Ben, which means now we can get him over to Bristol for his first checkup, which is roughly £450 and £175 for meds, plus travelling to Bristol from Wales and back, which is going to be about another £70. So for an appointment, £650 thereabouts. So the £450 raised thus far is going to go a long way to help. So if you guys want to chip in, hit the old GoFundMe button down below or pop over to my Ko-fi page. You can see some of my artwork for sale over there, or even go over to my Spring channel and see some of my merch for sale on here. Of my I Ride a Raleigh t-shirts, Celtic crossbows, etc. It will all go to help Ben. Right, so we're going to have a look now to see what we got upcoming on the channel over the next few weeks. And there's going to be some product reviews, which I think are very interesting. Say hello, Ben. Okay, and guys, so you can see now, he's healing nice on his back here. And this side over here, that's coming along quite nice as well. So Ben is starting to heal lovely. But of course, what we can see on the outside is not what's going on the inside. The old pelvis here, which was in 5 pieces, you got to wait for that and it back together now. But he's on his painkillers now. Thanks to the donations on GoFundMe, which we'll talk about now. Okay, you can see in here now how the rust is coming up on the wheels lovely. They're coming back together like new. And the hub has come up like absolutely brand new on the Triumph Traffic Master. So I've started cleaning up the rear wheel. Front forks are out. I've actually lubed the hub as well already. So that's been done. But I want to do the bearings next one here, so I'll take the chain off and we're going to do the bearings. And I'm ordering some paint to touch up on some scabs like this on the frame, see how it goes. Okay, and you're just a little quickie on the XC-80. Here we go, so we can have a video on the outcome of this. Like so on the front, we got extra light forks. Completely stripped of everything. But I want me some braze-ons for the forks, for backpacking, etc. Okay, so we're going to do a multi-review because it's such a small item. They won't need a lot of work doing. But one coming up will be this rather super LED rechargeable light set over on AliExpress, and at the moment only £1.99. That's right. I'll put the links down below. So that's the front. Here's the rear. It comes with the rubber bands to attach, our USB charging cable, and the rear light has a multitude of modes. So you switch her on. So we got old stroby. If you want to pretend you're a night rider, you can go ahead with some of that. If you're pulsing, then you can pretend you're an ambulance, a UFO, or a good old-fashioned tail light. And switch it off, then you just press it and hold it. Okay, so that's the rear LED we're going to be looking at. Right then guys, the next one we're going to be looking at is this water bottle carrier for your A head or your seat post. More so folding bikes, etc. have no bottom mounts at all on them, and I think this is a great little thing. Again, only £2 over on AliExpress at the moment. The links for all these I'll put down below, so don't worry about it. Okay, we're going to be reviewing this as well. I think I'll do this in with the bike lights. The next one we're going to be looking at then, this is great for me for camera mounts. It's a bar extension thanks to these little clamps here, and we'll see how sturdy it holds everything. So if you've got all your real estate on your handlebars, you've got your bell, your camera, your bike computer, your lights, you're not left with a lot of room on the bars. So what this actually does, it extends your bar forward to give you an extra rack to put your accessories on, so you can put your bag on the front with your lights, etc., and on the rear closer to you, you can have your camera, etc., with all your immediate controls required. So we're going to see how this goes. Another one we're going to be looking at is bike rack. Now let's have a look here now. Like I said, none of it, I haven't had a good look at any of it yet, so you're looking the same as I am. So let's open that. Now apparently this takes the 2-peak bag system. It's by Rock Brothers, and it bolts nicely onto your cantilever brakes on the front, or V brakes these days. So let's see if we can get it open. So you can't see very well the plastic. And it sits on your front, on your V-brakes, bolted through the top, and it takes the quick clicks rack system as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see with a bag mount on your folding bike, your shopping bike, to see how things go. Hang on Ben, just a minute. Yeah. Okay, so the last one we'll be looking at will be a new GoPro mount camera system for the bike. It's a twin telescopic hydraulic boom to dampen out the effects when riding. It counters gravity as well. The other GoPro mount I had, which was a single ball mount, so when it clamps on, you're going over rough ground, it eventually, gravity takes over, and no matter how tight you do it, works its way down. So tarmac work, road filming is fine. But when I done a little bit of the company the other day on the Raleigh trail, upcoming video, you'll see it. The camera kept shaking over, so I had to get a new camera mount just to do the off-road filming. So it's going to be interesting to see how it comes up, and we've got to do that on the Dynatech XC-80. So we'll run the camera over quick now as you have a look at that. Well, thank you for watching this week's podcast. Click the old share, like, subscribe and notifications bell as things come out to see what's going on. And don't forget as well, I still got other things for sale here. I've still got the Raleigh 531 Avanti frame and forks for sale. That's the full 531 in ST. It's not the cheap 531, which is still superior to anything else around in the 80s and 90s. But I still got the full 531 Avanti up for sale. I got the 531 Gemini XC Trail Pro. That is up for sale. I don't need that now because obviously I've now got the Dynatech XC-80. Also for sale will be the Raleigh Ozark. We got to do a video on that coming up. We'll clean that up and prepare everything for that. I've seen a couple on eBay lately go for 150 quid, but they're not being cleaned up, prepared, chains cleaned and lubed, the hubs lubed, any brake, any cables, anything like that, all repaired, ready for sale. So she's nice and ready to rock and roll. I'm trying to think what else. Yes, the Dynatech TT-LOPRO with the 2070 Reynolds 653 frame. She's still up for sale as well. Make me offer on it, guys. She was £850 new in 1993. That's what I paid for her. I was without any of the gear on the bike. If I sell her frame only, she will not be going for less than 250. Okay, because the road frame has never been ridden. It's a completely NOS frame. All the parts on it are NOS. So I've currently got on eBay for 450 quid with all the parts. If you want without the parts, it's 250 for the frame minimum I'll take, not including postage. Okay, because she's a special bike. She is an X-Works bike. She is a TT-LOPRO. So that's what we've got to say on that. Try to think what else. Yep, we could give you the update on Ben, what's happening with him. I give you the update on GoFundMe, etc. The update on parts I'm going to be reviewing for use on your folding bikes, which is excellent for you commuters around London, Bristol, Birmingham and all the rest of it, using the trains getting on and off for putting your office bags, etc., your drinks, etc. The Triumph Traffic Master, she's coming along really well. and the chrome has come out beautiful on the Triumph Traffic Master. I'll put a couple of pictures in here now. And of course, the XC Pro. Couple of things I want to do with that already. Change out the front fork for a trail fork, etc. Or get out the original spinner fork if I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.